What is up, y'all? I'm back with another video, and today we have the Decktok smart floor lamp. All right, the smart floor lamp, man. Shouts out to them for sending this over, man. I really do appreciate that. And y'all already know how I roll, man. Anytime we get something, what I do, I always share it with y'all, man. So I'm jumping in and out of here again today, guys. I got a lot of stuff going on my plate, man. So I got to jump in and jump out. So just work with me through this one, all right? But this is a smart floor lamp. You can control this thing with like Alexa and all that stuff, man. It has all the RGB colors and all of that good stuff, man. So it's something that you probably seen before, but this is just Decktok's version of it right here, man. And to be honest with you, just kind of looking at the presentation on the box and all that stuff, I feel like it's going to be a hit. You know what I mean? But anyway, I will put a link in the description. It's going to be on their website. I got it pulled up on my screen. I went on Amazon just to throw this out there, and I did not find this on Amazon, but I found some of the other products on Amazon, but not this light right here specifically. So we got to go to their website, which I got pulled up right here. So this is where it's at right here. And right now, as you can see, it's 79 bucks, right? Got a 20% off little coupon or whatever you want to call that there. But it's only $79 right now. So go over here on their website, man, and take a look, man, if you want to. But this is just a little, this is just a little bit of information about it. So let's go ahead and scroll through here just so y'all can see it before we get to the unboxing. So this is what the lights actually look like. And I kind of like this scenario here where you kind of got them set up by the TV. And also I know that this thing does like the voice, you know, like the music syncing. Like if you turn your TV on your music and you set it, set the light to like music or something like that, I know it kind of flickers to like the sound of music and sound of like the TV and stuff like that, man. So that's a good look anyway. But right here you got dynamic scene modes, dining room, bedroom, living room type stuff. Immerse yourself in natural lighting transitions. So it goes from 6,500 to 2,700 right there, as you can see. 1,500 lumens for the brightness. What is that? 44 scene modes, 12 independently controlled segments. So that means that you can control each individual section on the light itself. If you just want to change each color, you know, on your own, you can do that. Right, again, color, temperature, and stuff right there. It says custom moods, well, custom modes for every mood. Let's scroll through here real quick. So DIY your lights, so 12 individually controlled zones, as you can see what I was just saying there. You got your RGB there right here. Sync with your music and beats. You see what I'm saying? Sync with your music beats. There it is. So maybe if you use like your TV and you got some sound coming out your TV and you got these set up next to your TV, I'm pretty sure it should flicker because it's going to pick up the sound. But specifically, it does say sync it with music and stuff like that. So we already know how that rolled too. Built-in microphone captures your music and turns sound into dynamic lighting effects, perfect for parties and stuff like that. That's what they said there. I got hands-free voice control, so you can use Alexa and stuff like that. Hey Google, whatever the case. I don't have Alexa, and I don't really use any of the little voice activation stuff too much. But you can do that with this. So just know that for in the future. I'm not probably going to do that in this video because, again, I don't have no, you know, none of that Alexa and all of that stuff, man. But that's just future reference for you guys as well. All right. So it just says easy to install. And it just has like a video right here if you want to follow to set up the actual light itself. All right. So what I'm going to do is go cut to a quick top down. We're going to go through what's in the box and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and download the app. I may show you guys the app right here. I'm not 100% sure you guys know how I roll with those apps. I have a tendency to either look at them or I, you know, just kind of tell you guys about it on the fly, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? If it's not too complicated, I might give y'all a little quick top down and just run you through it real fast. But the main priority is just showing you guys this light and showing you what it can do and stuff like that, quality and things of that nature. So with that, let's go to the top down. We're not going to run through the box all the way, man, because this box is a little bit too big for my desk setup as far as my top down shot. So I'm just going to kind of read through a little bit of this and just kind of give you guys an idea. I may throw B-roll up of the box as I'm doing this, but I'm not sure. But on the front right here, it says Decktok. We got Decktok. We got smart floor lamp, immersive light for every room. It works with Alexa, Google, all that good stuff. Down here, this bottom piece down here, let me see if I can slide this up. So down here on the bottom piece, I probably can't do it, right? But let's see. Right down here where my hand is, see me down here? It just says triple LED light source, 24 watts, 1,500 max lumens, all that stuff. We kind of read AI lighting and all of that. On one side over here, like on the left side over here, just has another picture. On the right side over here shows you the app and all of that stuff. And then on the flip side of it, it has the QR code and all of that stuff. So you guys can just download their app and go straight from there. So let's just unbox it, man. Let's just, so we can get this stuff out on the table. All right, so I pulled everything out the box and this is everything and how it was packaged inside of the box. You got two user manuals right here. And those user manuals in the inside, I can see it. There's a QR code right here so you can download the app. You can get it for Google and Apple and all of that stuff, man. So we got two user manuals right there. Right here, it looks like we have the if I'm not mistaken, because I totally forgot to look at what the contents was. But this is the light for the inside of the lamp, as you can see, and it's going to connect right here on the end. But this is the light for the inside of the lamp. Should be a very easy little setup. But that's the light for the lamp right there. Let's move that off to the side. Right here in this box, let's see what we got. What's this? Looks like we have a power cable, and we got like a screwdriver with some little screws right here. So we got that, and we got a power cable. This is what the power cable look like right here, for those that kind of want to know. So when you plug this in, you already know what you're gonna get. Got a little power button right here, and that's all you do is plug this into the actual lamp itself. So that's what else we got. We're gonna move that off to the side, right? And then right here, let's go ahead and open this up. This looks like this, all of the little sleeves for the light to run through. That's what it's looking like here. This is what that's looking like. How many we got? Just trying to lay these out as easy as possible. Work with me. I think we got one more in here. And then this looks like it might be either the top or the bottom piece right here. But there we go. So inside the box, nothing else. I'm just looking. Nothing else inside that box. Okay. So we got 3 right here. This is what the light's going to run through. I'll look at all the instructions and set it up. Then we also have the light over here. But this is the base though. And I got to go ahead and tell y'all this. I want to save this thing for last. But the base is heavy. This is not a plastic. I mean, this little piece out here on the outside sounds kind of plasticky, but this thing has some weight. Look at how I'm straining on my thumb right there to hold it just like this. You can see it. Like, this thing is pretty heavy. It's not going to move when you sit this down. Got the feet on the bottom right there. All of that good stuff. Should be easy to plug in right here and plug into the wall, then plug in the lights and just go from there, man. It should be very, very simple. All right, so I'm going to show you guys real quick here in the manual because I don't want to waste time going through each piece and trying to set it up, doing it on camera and putting the camera in positions. I'm just going to show you right here so you can see how easy it is, man. All you do is take the 3 rods, right? And then you're going to assemble those rods together. So these 3 rods, you got some screws right here. See what I'm saying? You're just going to assemble those together. Once you assemble these together, you'll then connect it to the base, which is right here, screw it in. And now, after you do that, it'll be standing straight up just like this, right? Once you go over here, you'll then take the lights right here, and you'll just start to weave it in. As you can see right there, plug it in and start weaving it in. And you should be able to like slide it in. And it should, to me, based off what it looks like, it should be like a groove on the inside, and it just kind of weaves its way in, and then you'll be good to go. It'll look just like that right here. Then you just plug it into the wall, turn your app on, fire it up, and you're good. Right, so here is the light after it's been put together. And I just want to show you guys what it looks like right here and about how tall it is. If you go from the bottom of the door down here, just a standard door, comes all the way up to about right there. And then it leaves about that much space from the door, as you can see up here. All right. So that's what that looks like right there. Also, this is what it looks like close up from the base going up. I have the light set to like a little warm light. It's like low, like 30%, 15% or something like that. Another thing too is that you can control the light right here with the plug. So if you press the power button right here, you can turn it on. Then you can use that button to cycle through all the colors. When you first turn it on with that button, it's going to be in like RGB color or something like that. Then you can just cycle through with that button, and you can turn it on and off, cycle through everything. But that's the long way to do it because obviously you got an app. But yeah, this is what that looks like. So right now this light is set to 16%. I just want to double check it, but yeah, this is 16%. I also have a light on in here in the room just so you guys can, see the light fully, because it is a black light and it's pretty dark. Like if you turn off the lights, you won't really see the actual light. As far as setting it up again, it's very, very easy. All you do is connect it, man. Push the light in through the back here. Let me show you how to turn it around so you can see what it looked like in the back. So right here, when you put the light in, that's what it looks like. You just snap it into place and go all the way down like that until you get it into place all the way down. And you just run your fingers up and down just like this and just snap it all in place. And then you're good to go. Easy day. All right. So another thing too is the app. So I'm gonna show y'all the app real fast because again, I don't want to hold y'all too long, but here's the app. This is what it looks like when you turn it on. Like when you open it up right here, hopefully y'all can see this, right? Smart floor lamp. Once you get it connected to the Decktok app, just press it, and here goes all of the settings and stuff that you can do in here. And I'm gonna show you real quick, try my best to run through this as fast as I can. Now keep in mind, the light is going to change as I move through some of this stuff. So just kind of bear with me. I try to hold back on some of that flicker. That's another reason why I turn on the light in the actual room, so it won't be too bad with the flicker. Okay, so I'm gonna see if y'all can see this, right? So right now I got it set to white. And like if I go up to 16, let's go to 100% so y'all can see what that look like. That's what 100% looks like. Really bright. Like it illuminates a lot. It's really, really bright. 100%. Let's go down to 50% real quick. That's 50%. And then 25%. Let's do that. That's 24%, but 25% right there. And then if you look across the top, right here, there's a little bar across the top. You got colors, white, color card, and combination. Hopefully y'all can see that, right? If I go to color, then I can just pick what color I want. So like red, I can go to green, yellow, whatever I want to do here. I could change those colors just like that if I want to, right? Take that back down to about 50%. So I could change the colors like that as well. Then you got color cards. So then you can just pick the color you want. Then you got color combination. So let's say if I pick this color here, it will kind of sort of start to cycle through. As you can see what the colors look like. It has like the blue going across the top, then it has the purple, then it has the yellow. And if I turn the actual light around, you can see that. But if you look up here, you should be able to see what that looks like. See if it matches. You see what I mean? You can see if it matches. You see? So let's change it to this one. See how it matches what it looks like on my phone and what the light actually looks like. If you look up and down the light, it matches there. So we got that option too, right? Now, if you look at the bottom bar, you have light. You have a paint looking brush. I mean, a paint thing right here. So now you can go in here to other different options when you hit the paint button down there, right? But up here, if you look across the top after you hit the paint button, you got a lot of options across the top. You got DIY, scenery, life, festival, and mood all across the top there. Then you can add and do whatever you want to do to it yourself. So these are going to flicker, but I'm going to pick one that's not too bad. Okay, so let's just say we're in DIY right now, as you can see. And the first one is icy blue right there. Hopefully y'all can see that. So I'm going to press icy blue. And that's what icy blue does. See? So we're going to do that for about 2 more seconds. 1, 2. And we're going to move out of that. We got sea clouds. See, I just press sea clouds and that's what that does. If you want to do that. And this is all in the DIY. And look how many in here. You got a lot of them in the DIY section. Whole lot. And if I go to scenery, let's go to life. Let's go to life. So if I go to life, you got a lot of other ones here in life. So you got party, trends, sports, dating, meditation. Let's click meditation. So this is what meditation would look like. You see what I'm saying? Now I really do kind of like that. Got like a little slow breathing effect to it or something. Then you got a whole lot of them in the festival section as well. And then if you go over to the last section, which is like mood, you got summer idol, dream of the sea, love dream, spring fishing dreamland, planet journey, summer wind. Let's click summer wind. Let's see what that looks like. So this is summer wind. As you can see, I pressed it right here. And this is what summer wind looks like. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, it got a lot of different scenes. And then if you go down here to the bottom again, because you know your bar is down here at the bottom, you hit the music button. Now you can let it follow whatever music or voice sounds that you're making. So for instance, I'm just going to pick classic. Let's just pick classic. So because I picked classic, oh no, that's too red. Let's pick rock. Oh man, that's gone. Let me turn the sensitivity up. Now let's go to jazz. I'm trying to get something that's not too bad. There we go. It's going to flicker, guys. So please work with me. I'm going to do this real quick. But as you can see, it's flickering. I'm going to look down like this. It's flickering because it's going to my voice because there's no music playing. So it does work with your voice. And it also works with music. All right, let's go to classic. Let's see if I can. Let's go to scroll. Let's see what scroll does. Scroll. Okay, scroll ain't too bad, right? It can flicker a little bit, but it's not too bad. But as you can see, as the music's playing or your voice is playing, you got this little animation going on right here. So that's another good look. I'm going to hurry up and get up out of that right there because I know a lot of people don't like that flickering. So let's get out of that. And then down here on the end, let me get out of that. Let me get out of that. Let me get out of that. Go back here. Let's go to white. Let's take it back to that right there. There we go. So I'm going to slide up a little bit right here. So that's that bottom bar. And that last section down here, it has like this little little square down here, but it says plan and light strip length. That's just the other section down there as well. But again, this is a really easy, simple app to go through. You can set your own settings and do everything you want to do with this light just to make it customizable, make it your own, set it up for different scenes when you walk in and out your office, you know, your room, whatever you're doing, you can just set it up for that, man. So that's the app. This is what the light looks like again, right here. And yeah, there it is, man. Decktok Smart Flow Lamp. It's been your boy Jay. I'm gonna get up out of here. Peace.